Jeffrey?
Oh, wait. Jeff's on there. Hey, everybody. It's Wardrobe here again. And look, it's Jeffy giving himself carpal tunnel waving. He's so excited to see you all. He can only join us for one stream a day, not two like McMurray and I. He has a life. McMurray and I do not. No problem.
His fees are too high. I'm free.
Yes, exactly. So here we are. I'm not going to do the video like I did last time because I don't have one that says, besides my GTS talk. So I need to change that to a little video, although it is a cool video.
The video was badass.
Yeah. Okay, so Nordic, he's back. He wins. Oh, he beat Chuck. Oh, man. That's good. Oh, boy. Well, what?
Fist fight in the waiting room.
Nordic says about Jeff, he was playing with his balls outside again. We'll leave it at that.
That's supposed to be a joke?
Are you trying to be funny?
No, but I'll reiterate. You probably don't want to get caught doing that.
It's just too little. Never mind. Let's move on. So,
this is West Virginia.
All right. So, Nordic, you win the same prize that Charles wins all the time. You'll expect to see that in the mail in the next 1 to 1,000 nevers. Okay. All right. Let us know when you pop on here. We're not going to do a thing. Hey, we're going to get off here. McMar, are you painting? What are you doing?
I'm eating and then I'm starting to paint these 6 millimeter U.S. paratroopers.
Oh, cool.
They are wearing the 1944 uniforms, so it's all OD all the time.
Cool. Awesome. Hexy, what you up to?
I am doing bills.
Oh, that sounds exciting. That is what we call the true game of life. And Michael DePaul joins us. Hi, all from Ohio. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, what's up,
Nordic.
buddy?
Nordic says, Hexy, you cannot deny that you are in public with your golf stuff. You do handle your balls in public. Ha ha. Funny. All right. No, that's good, Nordic. Thank you. Thank you for being here for the humor. All right, let's get to the stuff that we all came here for. Let's go. So, continuing to do the play test of VUCA Simulations Con Filet game. Units are about companies, give or take. The map is both con and filet. There's 8 scenarios. This is playtest, so that could increase or decrease. I am not a designer or anything. I don't work for VUCA or anything, but I'm just I've proofed the rules. I've proofed the charts, both series formations for this and the game specific. And now I'm going to do a couple. I'm not great at playtesting, but I've done a couple games and. This one it's I don't know, it seems well enough done that it's to me it's almost like playing the game. There are some little things that I'm finding and that other people are finding in the playtest group. So it's kind of interesting watching this because I'm always so impressed with VUCA games. So let's see, what else do I want to talk about this? So everything's playtest, so nothing's in stone yet. Any tactical or rules mistakes are mine and mine alone. This game will come with 2 maps. This con map, which since not everyone was on the first stream, I'll just zoom out. You can see it. So this is Villers Bocage. There's probably, I'm going to say there's 8 scenarios. So I'm going to say there's 4 on this, 4 on the other one, but I don't know that for sure. But there's con. It goes all the way over. This covers almost exactly what gosh, is it Day of Days? Like this is one of the maps on Day of Days here.
Map D.
And this is like the swamps. There's Pegasus Bridge. So the beaches are just right up here. Here's con. Looks cool. I don't have the filet map pulled up. I don't know if it's fillets or filet, but anyway, so that is that. We're going to be zoomed in tight on this section over here. Basically, the Brits have come in here, but the good old-fashioned German counterattack happening. This is pretty much a learning scenario, but it's really good for that. And this is the 2-player version of the learning scenario. So scenario 1's got a solitaire and a 2-player. Solitaire, basically, the British don't do anything but kind of just are roadblocks. So it's a good exercise to learn how to move and attack and things like that. So this is, and it was a German blowout. I had some really good rolls in the combats, but this is proving to be significantly harder, which I knew it would be, but that's that. So where we are, when we left, these two units down here in the lower left, this Panzerlehr 130th armored infantry and 130th recon group, they had been just demolished. They took 3 step losses, but but I retreated them this way. Oh, I need to take those steps off here. And then when I looked, I'm like, that is not proper. That was not a good retreat. They actually needed to retreat this way through this, because it was a forced retreat through this zone of control. So they lost another step. They are down here south instead of up north up here. So that's a correction I made. And I need to go to the chart here and give the British 2 more step losses. They now have 1 victory point gained on the, well, they had that already actually. So, but now it's 1 victory point that's away from the Germans, who currently have just 6. They really need to take Villers, Bocage. That'd give them 14, 13. They're going to be skirting on a minor victory, so they need to get some. They'll need to then start taking some points away from the British. All right, so I'm going to activate. Oh wait, let me see. Did someone else pop on here? Oh, maybe that was on Jeff's channel. So we got Hexy on here doing his bills, and we got McMurray doing some eating dinner and painting some 6 mil for a game he's working on. Not a game, but a scenario for Blitzkrieg Commander. So, okay. All right, we're going to roll for AP. So I need to keep track of this. Did I start the log file? I did. Logging. Okay. So we're going to AP roll for the 101st, the Whitman gang. And we roll that. We need a nice high roll here. 10 is a good roll. 10 at a activation of 4 is going to be probably the most. That'd be 7. That's really good. Okay, so 7 plus they got the Schwarpunk, so they get that. I'll have to see what happens to that Schwarpunk in the turn 2. I think it's gone for good. So they are activated on the 4 level. The first thing they're going to do is move, so they're going to pay a point for that, and they're going to go 3. Let's look if going downhill costs slope movement is +1. Is that just downhill? Pay only other costs when moving down. Okay, so that's 3, and now he's done with that movement. So expensive movement, but it's expensive for tanks to move through Bocage and little roads around there. I'm going to pay another point here. So now they're at 6, and they're going to move in next to these boys. Let's turn that off. So when they move into there, do the British want to react to that? Now, so what's interesting is and I forgot this, but the tanks do not have a zone of control into the Bocage. So if just the tank was in there, they would not have to stop their movement. But there is an armored infantry unit in there, so they do have to stop their movement there. But that's okay. He was going to stop there anyway. So now I have 6 points. Do I want to attack them? I do get support from that side there, I think. Let me check my DRMs. Yes, it's +1 per X. I'd get a +1 for that. Yeah, I mean, we have to do it. Now they're going to get that improved defense. That's really good for them. So we're going to pull that chart up. We need to move that down here. Hexy, have you played any of the VUCA games? Nordic is asking.
Well,
Wasn't he like the first one to get one?
I most certainly did. They sent me 3 games to test play or to evaluate a long time ago.
Did you do some of the computer games too, or was it something else?
The Aachen game is the one that I got to Todd. I sent to Todd that he played, so he and I have both sort of played that one.
Oh, nice.
And I had the Africa game and that Stalingrad thing with von Manstein's counterattack or whatever that I never played. I sent that to somebody else. But Todd's he's got more involved in these VUCA games than I did, so which is good because he likes them. I mean, I like them too, but he likes them a lot more. So.
Yeah, I really have been enjoying this, especially since they're going west front. That's pretty cool too. All right, so we're pulling the combat chit out. I'll pull this up here while we're doing the calcs. So now the attacker is a rating of 7. Ooh, it's ×3. So it's going to be a 9 for the Germans. And then the defender, I think, are both 5s here. Yep, 2 and 3. So they're both 5s, and it is an improved defense. So now that's a ×3 as well. That is a boo. So, hold on. What does that little blue mark there mean on that counter? I think it's a limited stacking, but let's check that out. I think it's a limited stacking I already know about, but let's verify that. Okay. I think it's a limit to the stacking, and I do not think that is a special rule. So that's no combined arms bonus. Movement allowance, disruption type, no combined arms bonus, stacks units, formation symbol. Maybe it is a special rule. Oh, by the way, so when I printed off I was able to print off the special game rules. I couldn't print off the full game series rules, but I was able to print off the game specific rules, which there is not a name for the game yet.
Right.
It's called The Game and the Rules, which I thought was funny. Not to be confused with the Michael Douglas movie. I think they called The Game. I grabbed my prints off the printer and I stapled them. And then when I was up here, and if you watch the last series, I was sitting there looking to the rules. And I'm like, oh, wait, what is this? A pancake recipe? So I grabbed my wife's print accidentally and stapled it to the thing. So I tore it off. And guess what we had for dinner tonight? Pancakes and bacon.
You did?
Yep.
What thing into them?
What?
Did you put anything in them?
We didn't. It was the first time ever cooking these, so let's just try them as is to see if they're good. They were actually pretty good. And we'll add stuff next time.
What was unique about the ones today?
Well, they were good.
But I mean, like you said, it's your first time making them. Was it more than just pancake mix and water and stuff?
No, it was Lisa's having some issues with eggs, so they don't have eggs in them.
Oh man.
And they turned out great.
That's good. Eggs are wonderful.
Ooh,
That'd be sad.
Nordic outdid me by making meatloaf and mashed potatoes. I haven't had meatloaf in years. I love meatloaf.
It's damn good.
All right, this got me way distracted here.
Hello, Michael DePaul from Ohio.
Do you know Michael DePaul from Ohio?
He's in the chat.
Well, I know that.
He's in the stream watching.
Please hold, everyone, as I look up for stacking. Oh, yeah, there is a thing about stacking.
My hockey game. God damn it.
In clear terrain. Oh, wait, you got a hockey game you should be watching?
I'm watching. They're in the third. Just started third period. Caps are up 4-2.
Yeah, your team's doing well this year. Let's see. 1 unit, tank unit, and 2 half-size infantry units marked with a stacking icon from the same formation. Okay, so why does the tank have the stacking? All right, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. I don't need to worry about that because it's just one thing, but we'll just keep them in there. Everything's great, but that sucks. They both get 3, so that's going to be 6 and 9. That's going to be 15. It's going to be a 9 to 15 attack. That's going to be a 3 to 5 attack. So that's going to be a 2 to 3 attack. Yeesh. Hey man, that's 101st is here for. All right, so it's going to be that is into a village. So it's going to be the 3rd row over. So we can move this out of the way. Now let's look at our DRMs. So we should maybe just follow this dealio. I think this thing could be sorted a little differently, probably. So retreat before combat, attack escalation, combat chits, strength determination, and relation to DRM. Are they going to get the? Oh, they are. Oh boy, yeah. This is a really bad. This is a bad attack for the 101st here. Use support. They don't get that. Armor superiority. They do get that. That's going to be 12 over 8. That's going to be a +4 modifier. Bonus, they do get that. That's +2. That's good. Failed retreat. Nope. Assault vehicle. Nope. Attacker rolls 1d10. Armored infantry involved. So that's going to be a it's going to be a -1. And they're going to get a shift in their favor. So now it's going to go down a column. So that is not good. These are not good things happening here. For the Germans. So let's go over here to the CRT. And he does get support. So that's going to be +1 for that hex. So that's another. So that's so that's 6. So it's going to be from the 1 to 2 column. It's not good. 1 to 2 with a 6 DRM. Better roll high, Germans. I don't think a 5 is going to cut it. 11 down here is going to be a 2. Ooh, they're going to lose more. 2, 1. But they do not have to take that check. He's going to go down to 1 step. Oh, this is just not. That was just not good. So but the Germans do have to, or the British do have to take it. The tank has to take the loss. So now that is a SP down for them. So yeah, they need to be careful not to get destroyed here because they were going to support some attacks by Panzer Lehr. So maybe this was not a good use of points, but that's okay. And so they took their loss. They don't have to do anything else. These guys have to take not only they have to take a strength point loss. Oh yeah. And then they have to take an EC check of 7. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, 7 or less. They have failed so many rolls. So many of those rolls. That's hilarious. And they take their, if I retreat, I have to see what I have to do here. So hit distribution and stacking. It failed the AC. All units failed EC. First remaining hit. Forced retreat of 1 hex. Okay, so they have to retreat. First remaining hit equals. All right, so then that's all. They don't have to take another loss. So they're just down to 2. So that's good in that way. And now they're going to spend the point to refit. They're going to get themselves all shaped up and shipped out. They got it. So now they are no longer disrupted. And they're going to spend a point to get back up there. And they're going to stop. Oh, in fact, do the British want to interrupt that and shoot them to try to get them out of there? That may not be a bad idea. But if they do that, they won't be an improved defense anymore. I think they're going to not do that. And then they're going to spend a point and they're going to go into improved defense. Okay, so they have moved down 1. It's time to roll for initiative. British get +2. None of these rolls, so that's a 6, and Germans get 9. Now,
sorry.
So I think I saw in some. I was trying to look for some notes in the playtest. I think they've taken away the. Oh wait, I need to do the strength points lost here. Hold on. So the British lost. The Germans got. The British got another point. And that's it. Oh, no, they lost one too. So now the Germans get a victory point for the loss there. Okay. Okay. Okay, that was not good. So, all right, so Germans. Panzer Lair. Yep, we're going to activate Panzer Lair. I would like to get a nice, so AP roll. And that's going to be nice and high. A 10 is really good. So that's going to be 7 for Panzer Lair. We're going to move that. We're going to move that down there. They're going to get 7. They don't get the bonus because they do not have Schwerpunkt. And I keep forgetting to use the snafu button. I don't know. I don't feel like that combat roll was that unusual there. So, okay. Panzer Lair. The first thing we want to do is I wonder if I don't get over there with these guys. Oh, man, that is going to be expensive. All right, so we're going to spend a point to move. They're just going to move this guy here into this hex. So for 3, and then 3.5, 4, 4.5, and they're going to stop there. Do the British want to fire on them? Now it's starting to look like they might want to. And I think I keep that improved defense. I'm not going to lose that. And that is that movement. Now, I'm going to spend a point to attack. Villers Bocage, we've got them surrounded on 3 sides. That seems tasty. We're going to lead with this group here, the Panzer Lair 901st and the I Company of the 6th. So the British are not going to retreat, so that's going to take them down to 3 points here. I'm going to get out my handy dandy whiteboard like I love using. I really need to get a smaller one than this. What I'm using is a piece of plexi, so I really can't see the numbers that well unless I've got them up against something dark.
Yeah, I need to get a second one.
Yeah, Jeff just bought a little magnetic one that you can get anywhere to do some stuff here. So I used to have one of those. I don't know where it is, so I'm just going to grab one of those because it's nice to have this one. No, you can't see it. It's a little big, but it's what game are you using it for, Jeff?
Chickamauga, River of Death.
What do you need it for in that game?
When you do fire combat, the unit you're shooting at, they can do return fire, and you do them simultaneously. So I write down the results for the attacking unit and the results for the defending unit so that I don't forget them. And then I execute them.
Gotcha. Okay, sorry, I was looking at the situation here. All right, so I pulled my combat counter. The Germans, unfortunately, are only getting a 2 multiplier, so that's going to be 16 and 12. So that's 28. Unfortunately, the British got they got a 3. Now, that is a 3 because that tanks down to 1 and a 3, so that's a 9. So that's 12 to 28. So that is 2 to 1. So that's cool. 2 to 1 into a village. Let's go to the die roll modifier chart. Again, this probably needs to be, I need to make a vassal note about that. Sorry, playtest thing. Move combat charts together. Of course, if I had this game and owned this game, and if I was actually playing on Vassal, I'd have the charts in front of me. I wouldn't use all these charts on the map, the gameplay charts. And I do need to note some maybe inconsistencies between the two. So this is like what? This is why you play test. So you can be like, hey, this chart needs to equal this chart. Okay. Attacker, defender, combat, support, unsigned individuals must check for supply. I need to check. Oh, we're getting some comments here. Yeah, I'll check that after I'm done activating. Okay. So combat support. I do need to check supply because I've got those guys kind of in an awkward position. What I'm looking at is these guys here. By putting them there, should I have put them? Maybe it wouldn't have made a difference. But combat. So can they provide support? They can't if they're not in supply. So supply. So I think it's page 20. Combat support can only be used when supporting unit projects its VUCA into an enemy attacking or defending hex, which it does. Command range and supply paths need to be traced into through EOCs. Friendly combat units even disrupted. Negate these exocs. That's all zones of control. Tracing a supply path. Each HQ, only HQs must check for supply at the moment they activate. All combat units must only check their command range. So I need to see command range. When wishing to perform an action, units of a formation with an out of supply hit score sever. Okay. No, command range. So yeah, that's just so he's okay. You can get to him. So what you do here is you just click that. I do like this about Vassal. And you just have to make sure he can actually get to this guy without going through a zone of control. And remember, the tank does not exert a zone of control. That guy here. And this guy can get to him too. So he's okay. So he's going to get, so he's doing a full attack, prepared attack. He's going to get the die roll modifier of +1. He would shift 3 to 1 because of the combined arms. But the defender also has it, so it's just going to stay 2 to 1. He's going to get a +1 for the support from the 101st and a +2 from his second company, 130th Panzer Lair Tank Company. The tank differential is 10 to 8, so it's only a +2 there. That's a bummer. And armor superiority did that. Schwerpunkt bonus, he does not get that. Did not retreat, no assault. Attacker rolls D10. I want to check this other chart though, because there's 2 of them. So HQ support, armor superiority, Schwerpunkt, failed retreat. Oh, armored infantry. Oh, but it's +1, -1, so they're good there. So that's only a +5 modifier. That's interesting. But HQ support, they get that 6. So they're they're +11. I might have forgot to. No, okay. So he gets +11. That's really good. Now they just need to roll that 10. And here they go. Oh wait, I need to write my ratio down here. So it's 2 to 1 into a village with a DRM of 11 DRM. That's pretty good. That's one of my highest I've ever had. Come on, roll high, buddy. 6. 2 to 1 village, 16. Is that right? 6 and 11 is 17. So that would be, this isn't good. They're both taking it. So it's 2 reds, it's 0 and 3. So the British are going to lose 3 steps, but you can do some of that through, but they're both red. So that's not good. Reds, 0, 3. All right, let's look at what we do here. So the first one is going to be the The tank is going to be to the Deadpool. That's good. They're going to lose that combined arms bonus. Let's keep track of that strength point loss there. So that's another one for the Germans. I have to look. Does the stack? All right. So this is where I kind of need this. So hit distribution. First step loss participating unit. Okay. So we did that. And the results in red, every unit EC. So this guy needs to take an EC. Now, the Germans really want him to fail this. They keep passing their ECs, and the Germans fail it more than they don't. So that, which is funny because they're both. He passed again. So not surprising. The British want to get this done by Christmas. Okay, so all right, so now. So he passes EC. Now we have the remaining hits option. We can voluntary retreat only of the attacker. Okay, voluntary only defender per hit. One retreat, one hex. Hold hit equals step losses. Well, I can't leave the town because it's an objective. So we're going to. Oh, that might have been something I wanted. Oh, I couldn't. I need to lose a point, and so now they are down to 1 point. And they pass their EC. They're still improved defense. So I need to mark those step loss markers. So now they're up to 6. And yeah, that was really good. Because they're going to do this again. Oh man, this isn't good. Both these units have to. Okay, I know what's going to happen here. All right, so both these Panzerlers have to pass it. They have a 7. Top pass. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Pass. Oh. Okay, so all right, we're going to basically do that again because this could clear the town out. So here we go. Spend 1. They're not going to retreat because they need the town. They're going to go all 3. The whole point of this is to stay in the town. We're going to just return to deck. I don't think I'm going to get a return to deck. Oh, now they're going to get another bonus here. So, all right, so they're going to attack full. The attacker is going to get ×3, so that's good for them. And the defender, he's not disrupted. He's improved defense, though. He's a 5, so it's only going to be a ×2. So this is going to go worse for them because they've worn him down here. So, all right. Let's look at the numbers here. So it's 8 and 6. So it's 8 × 3 is 24. Times 6 is 18. So now that's 42. That's pretty good. 2. Okay, so 42 to 2. I think that would be 21 to 1. Let's see. How high does it go? Oh, it does go up to 26 to 1. So into a village, it'll be the max there. 21 to 1. I feel like there's another DRM I might have been forgetting. I'll check it out. All right, so we've done that. So now let's look at the DRMs. Combat support. Oh, he would have got an extra point too. He would have got to 4, but I wouldn't have used that for anything. I don't. Okay, hold on. So since they had that victory, let's look at that real quick. So when you get a combat victory and you get more combat points than the defender, it's only for the attacker. You get an AP to spend. But you have to use that, but you could pass, I suppose. Whoa, where's that? Combat units receive additional, so that's 743 is where that rule's found.
Well, guys, hopefully myself and Wardrobe and Andrew McMurray will be up there in Gettysburg, hopefully April, May sometime. I go up twice a year, so.
Hell yeah.
One or more combat units in the stack must immediately expend the bonus AP, or it is lost. Okay, that's fine. Okay, including static units. If the attacker gains a bonus, if he can supplement it with any. Okay, yeah. So actually, they could use it to send the attack, and then they are now, instead of 0, they're at 1. All right, so they're going to.
Wardrobe's live.
What do you mean?
So Wardrobe is live. I got a notification on.
Oh, good. I'm glad you got that. Make sure you watch it. Okay, so we got the 21-1. The die roll modifiers are, so he gets the +1 for the 101st. He gets the +2 for the second company of the 130th. He gets all 6 points from the from those guys. He does have a combined arm, so now, well, he can't go any higher than that, so that's too bad. So he doesn't get that, but he does get armored infantry, so does the other one, so it's +1, -1. Failed retreat, Schwerpunkt bonus does not get that. Okay, wait, why did I get so many in that last one? What was it? Oh, armor superiority. Yikes. So it's a 10-2, but where I think I messed up on one thing is he gets in a village, he gets +2 to that. So now he's sitting at a 4. 4 versus a 10. So that's okay. So I'm going over the +12. So he gets +12 DRM, even though I go higher than that. So I've never had these high of odds on an attack before. So
didn't you just have 21-1?
No, I've never had 21-1 and then all 12 DRM that you can have.
Fair, I got you.
And I've never had the high of an attack before. And this is my first time doing 21-1, and it's a 12 DRM. So even if I roll a 1, I'm going to get a 13 on the thing. So it's not bad. But let's not roll a 1. Let's roll a 3. Okay, so
the first they ignored.
15 is a 0 and 4. Okay, well, but do they have to? They do not have to. Okay, good. All right, so 0, 4, 0 dash red 4. Won't matter. It don't matter because we're going to delete the improved defense. That's going to be a strength point lost. They're going to go to the dead pool. They're now tied for strength points lost. So they get a victory. They gain an AP for that victory. They're going to spend that to. This is interesting. I'm going to spend that to move. The victory is going to go into there. So that's the victory for that. The one left he has, I think I'm going to go. I have to go back. So I'm going to send that tank back. Oh, wait, okay, yeah, the tank's going to go back there. So for a point, and that is Panzer Layers activation. So we're going to move that whole group down. And who are we going to activate now? The British get, let's see. So that was 1 and that was 2. Well, the rules right now that I'm reading say they can only get 2 activations. So like I said, I think they're changing that. So we're going to flip that. The British are going to get that activation now. So they have now, well, they haven't lost it yet. The Germans did not claim this VP. As I said in the last one, a cool thing about this game is it costs you an action point to actually claim the victory location, which I think is pretty cool because you're taking time to claim it and take prisoners, do whatever you got to do to take that point. Before I do anything, is there any comments I need to see here? Have you been kind of responding to them? Panzer Lair town cleaning services here. Yes, it is. Ever walked the battlefield? Okay, yeah, I heard you talking about that. I did factor in the Bocage. Okay, cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. May see in the spring. Oh man, little reunion at Gettysburg. All right, British are going to go. So this is going to be the AP roll for Brits. I was a reenactor artillery at the 125th anniversary reenactment. Great time by Michael DePaul. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's that. We'll need to say that again for. I'm gonna put it up on the screen here because I don't think Jeff had stepped away. So sorry, but I'm going to cover the map up with that real quick. Okay, so AP roll for Brits is, oh my gosh, 2. So they've had some bad rolls for those. So 2, that's not going to be good. So 2 in their current activation, I need to move this over here. They're activating at a 3. And they rolled a 3, so I think it's 3. Yep. Well, I mean, I think the British can take out these armored here. Why they don't have any improved defense on them? Oh, maybe that's what I should have done. No, I think it was good to move these tanks back. All right, we're gonna attack. We got 3. We're gonna do it. I need to get those guys out of town. As soon as he flips those, that's going to be 14. And let's see what the victory conditions are. 14. See that, Hexy? Michael is in the reenactor.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool.
They did a few Ackman, 69th PA infantry in the 90s.
I think Nord did too. There you go.
Okay. And now I'm looking at the.
Yeah, Michael. Yeah, drop zones are hard to find at Gettysburg. Well, we're not going to get into that.
It's only a minor victory if they get this here. Oh, no. Yeah, a minor victory. So they do that. So they really want you to press the attack and keep going. So, okay. So they rolled. They're going to attack, and then they're going to go full attack because no one's surrendering. Improved defense comes off. They're going to attack. Let's pull up the combat chart here. Return to deck, attacker, boom, boom. So 5. It's gonna. Oh, look at that! Oh my gosh. So he's gonna get 1. So it's gonna be 5, and the defender is a 7. Just a regular defense at 2. So he's gonna be 16, 5 to 16. So that's great. 3 to 1, 1 to 3. Fantastic. And this is what happens sometimes with the chits. It's just the way it goes. Sorry, boys. So what did I say?
Shit happens, buddy.
5 to 6. So let's get rid of that. Attacker was so 5, and then the what did I say? The 7 is 2, so that's going to be 16. So it is 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! Into a village. But let's see what happens. Anti-tank. So it's 8 to 4, so that's a +4 DRN. It is. Oh, he does get support from his because he's going in full bore here, boy. He gets his full thing at 5, so so he's up to a 9 die roll modifier. He does get a -1 because he's attacking armored infantry in the town. So now he's at a +8. That's pretty good. And here we go. Into a village. He gets no support. Oh, but there is defensive support. Oh boy. I haven't got defensive support a lot. Combat support by units of the same formation. Oh no, he doesn't get any support. Oh yeah. So +8 DRM, 1 to 3 into a village. He doesn't get it because they need to be on like in these 2 hexes here to support him. And I don't know if they can be like over here. That's interesting. I'll have to look at that. So they don't get any of that. So here we go. DRM. And we're in a village. Ooh, 1 to 3 is as low as you can go. No combined arms for anybody. And he's got a +8. So the absolute worst he'll do is a 9. So 2 attacker, 1 loss. So here we go. And I need to write that down that this is the attack roll. Red's roll 6. So 14. 1, 2. So the Germans lose 1 and have to make a check. So red 1, black 2. So the Germans will take that loss. Now this could make a difference here. So strength point, bam. Let's count that towards the Brits. And now the Brits get 2 victory points for step losses. And they're going to take a check. And EC check of 7. He made it. Whoo, that is big. And the attacker, unfortunately, has to lose 2 steps. So he's going to strength point of -1. So now the Germans have the same. So they're tied for that. And they have to take the second one. So they can voluntarily retreat or hold and take it. I think I am going to retreat. I have an idea what I want to do with them.
Chicken shit.
They're not taking Villers Bocage, or they just left Villers Bocage. They're not going to take Villers Bocage. And you call me that one more time, sir, and I'll do nothing. So initiative roll. Germans get a +2. We'll roll Germans first, so they get 9. Oh, it's a tie, and the Germans get it. We're going to activate Panzer Lair. All right, so combined arms has to be the same unit. Okay, so we're going to activate Panzer Lair, and the Brits are going to get the die roll modifier. We're going to move that. Oh, we got to move them down. We're going to get activate to them. They're activating on a 4. The Germans are going to roll for AP roll, and that roll is an 8. They're really getting good rolls here. Activating on a 4. Activating on a 4, they're going to get 8 on the 4 is 5. They're going to spend a point to improve defense in there. Oh, nope. Oh, well, they're going to do it out of order here. So they're going to spend a point to flip that victory point hex. You're going to spend a point to move these guys and go boom, boom. They do not have to stop there, but they will. Do I spend my last? Yeah, I'm going to spend my last 2 to try to recover these guys. Well, you know what? I think I actually want to attack them. So they're going to attack with 1. Do I want to voluntarily retreat? Do I want to do that just to do it because I haven't done it before?
Alex Ovechkin. Woohoo! Sorry.
What?
Alex Ovechkin just got a hat trick.
Yes. That's great.
Hell yeah.
Retreat. If a player wishes to attempt to retreat, where's the rule reference for that? Let's need to go to the combat chart here. Please hold, everyone.
Well, that's odd, Nordic, because I didn't realize a city from Russia itself could even make that statement.
What?
I mean, that's where Pittsburgh is, right?
Each side may add to its die roll half the printed effective rating of 1 undistributed friendly armored car or recce unit of its choice located in a friendly stack that should the attack stack consist. No, we don't have that combined. Oh, there's combined arms. Well, it's right there. Stack with a Panzer Grenadier of the same formation provides. Oh, they have to be the same formation. Okay. Allied tank and armored motorized units sharing the same colored stripe receive the combined. Okay. Defender opts to make a die roll successful if higher than the attacker's die roll. Success, retreat occurs, no battle victory, fail, effect on combat. So I wish it really gave me the rules reference there, but it didn't. So let's look here. Combat support, armor superiority, retreat before combat. And okay. Defending units belonging to that. Okay. And 1 retreat hex there is available. A retreat before combat always involves all units. Both sides roll a d10 and compare the results. So it's a simple beat the dice. Any die roll modifiers? No. There we go. Just a simple die roll. I kind of wish the effectiveness rating came into that or something. That'd be kind of interesting. Okay. Die roll. So where's my die roller? Oh, this is the retreat before combat.
Game over, man. Game over. Yay, Kevin.
British 4, Germans 1. Ooh, they won. This defending stack receives a free movement action with the stack, but may not enter a hex adjacent to an attacking stack. Allowed to enter a hex adjacent to other enemy units. May be conducted as screen movement. Oh. It does not affect the parent formation's AP or formation activation markers. So they get to move. And what was the thing I just wrote? 734. Do they get to count screen? What is screen movement? 734. Hello.
Well, Nord, if I had to choose, it would definitely be Pittsburgh.
Any friendly stack that begins moving X in the hex with at least twice as many tanks points as the combined printed. Oh, well, nope. Okay. No screen movement. So where do these British want to go? He's going to go half, 3.5. Oh, man. I wish that was a tank in there. He's going to go half and then 3.5. Well, it doesn't matter. He's moving into that. So that's 3.5. He can't move any further, but he's trying to move around. The problem is his Panzer letters on to you, bro. DRMs 1-to-1. So it's better in the village. Okay, so they did that. So they voluntarily retreated. So that was a point. So they're going to spend a point to go. Boom. And that is that. So they move down to 3. And we're going to get a roll for a knit. British get an 8, and the Germans get a 7. Ooh. So that's going to be here. German flip to the German side. That's pretty much what we've done. Going to go over here. They're going to activate them. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, gosh, this is a really bad movement here. Oh, my gosh.
What's the objective of the game? Who's the attacker?
Germans. They need to take these 3 towns.
Better get busy.
But the British, they really need to take some points away from them. That guy's just like, man, maybe he could take that Bocage again. I don't know. Or Villers Bocage. 7. No, man, he's 4. This is tough. All right. Oh, well, I need to roll for AP. AP roll for the Brits. 4. And they're at what? 2? 2, 4 is. Oh, they get 1? Well, I guess that answers that. Oh my gosh. So if you fired on him, he has he actually has better. But he only got 1, so that's going to be a hasty attack. I'm guess I'm just going to move this tank over here. Boom. This is pitiful. That's pitiful. All right, so if they get to go again, they're going to pass. So initiative die roll. Brits 4, Germans 12. Flip. So I'm going to activate. I think I hustle everybody over there to try to take this. So we're going to activate Panzer. Wait, what do they get activation wise? It gets 4. Okay, they're going to go one more time. We're going to activate them at a level 3. I feel like I might have missed moving them one time. We're going to roll for AP. And we're going to roll for the Germans, and they're going to get 7 on the 3. Is going to be 4. Now we're getting low. They're getting tired. Everyone's getting tired. The 4. This is not. They don't get a bonus for Verpunkt. I feel like I really need to use that guy like crazy. So Panzerlehr gets 4. What are we going to do? We need to recover these guys here. Do they get automatic recovery? What happens in the recovery phase? I do not know. Admin. I've never had to do an admin phase before. So. Okay, they do not have a zone of control. Admin. Recovery means that a formation activation marker is advanced. Of course, I try. Auto refit. Each disrupted combat unit determined to be in command range of its parent HQ. I better check that. That may not be the case. Whoo, they're just on the edge. I guess I can move that guy. That's crazy. Okay. So they're going to recover automatically, so I do not need to spend points on that. Good job reading the rules there, Wardrobe. Hey, thanks. That's the greatest. Okay.
What's the turn scale? Hour per day? What is it?
I don't know. I need to look that up. I'm not sure. All right, so they're going to recover, so they're going to be just fine. I don't want to leave any of these empty, though. I just can't imagine that Brit's going to get over there. Famous last words. Okay, so let's move. Let's move the Panzer layer so we can get combined arms. We're going to spend a point to move these guys. Half, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. I'm not going to do anything there. I'm going to delete that. I'm taking a big risk here. So I'm going to go. He's going to move half, 1, 1.5, 2.
You took that town, huh?
2.5.
So you own 2 of them? Is the
And
German?
2, they have 14 points. Yep. So they have a minor victory.
Well, what's that sitting under that entrenchment marker?
That's
The
another.
other one.
That's another 6 points.
No, to the right. Is that American units?
Right
Or
here.
British units sitting over there to the right of that town you took?
Oh, these guys. No, that's the 101st.
Oh, okay.
That's Whitman.
Michael Wittmann.
So that's another point. So I have 2. So I could attack here and see if I can do something to these guys in this town. I run the risk of losing some guys here. What's his recovery?
Excuse me.
What does that -2 mean?
Means -2.
I think.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm glad Tweezer's not here. He'd be telling me to quit waffling and make a decision.
Accurate.
Well, you already had pancakes and bacon, so waffles probably won't mix right now.
Hey, we already did that joke, Jeff.
Okay.
McMurray did that joke earlier.
Just saying. I know. I heard it. I watched the replay.
Let's go to New York, Jim. Let's see the replay. All right, fine.
You all right? What are you finding about?
Fine. We're going to attack.
Well, that's what it's all about.
All right, so these guys are attacking them. Let's pull the chits out. Let's pull the chits out, Jim. No, wait, are they going to retreat? No, of course they're not going to retreat. So we're going to do a regular attack. Boom. The attacker's going to get ×3 multiplier. The defender's going to get a ×3 multiplier. Woo.
How? It's in the Bocage.
What's that? They're in a
They're
village.
attacking from Bocage.
Attacking from,
Bocage.
attacking from a village with some support here. All right, so the attacker is going to get 21 and 15. That's 36 to you and me. And unfortunately, these guys are going to get 9 and 15. 24. It's going to be a 3-2 attack into a village. All right, let's look at the DRMs. There is not combined arms for them, so that's going to be a shift for the village to a 2-1 in the village because they have combined arms, the other ones don't. They have armored infantry, that's going to be a +1 modifier. They're going to get the half of the HQ support because it's a regular attack. They're going to get 1 point for a unit of their own division. So that's another +1. Tank superiority is 8 to... It is a -2. That is not good. Shoot. Oh, and this is... Okay, we already took that into account. Oh, man, that's not good. All right, great. So that's 5. It's 3. 2-1 with a +3 modifier. Okay, Germans, you just need to roll really high. That's all. German? 8. 11 on the 2-1. is a 1-2. So they're both red, so they both take ECs. Ooh, mini Warmutt's on here.
Yep. He's been talking smack in our little Facebook chat. I'm happy to see he finally joined.
Attack one, red 1-2. So the Brits are going to take another loss there. Oh, these are strong units here too. That's one. So the Germans get another one. So now the Germans they both have 2 victory points. Okay. And then red. So now they're both going to test. No, man, this is what the Germans really need them to fail. So top and bottom. So we're taking 2 EC checks. Top. Pass. Doggone it. Of course they did. So now they're going to hold. So they have one more point to take off. I think I'll take that off the I'll take it off the tank. Yikes, man. I think I'll take it off the tank. And the Germans get to take one off. And so now that tank's down to 4. So, and see, now this is starting to get in the case like that. Well, hold on. Like that game we played in GCACW where they had to attack, but every time they attacked, they lost more points. So they just lost worse. Remember we did that with the Union, Jeff?
Yeah, I do.
This might be to this point. Like I've got a minor victory right now, but if I lose more points, they just lost a point. They're going to lose their victory here. So now they're going to take tests. We know how this is going to go. EC, top, passed. Oh, okay. Be more positive, bro. Now they do get one of these here. What are they going to spend that point on? I think he's going to spend that on an improved defense.
Okay, so did y'all decide what you're going to do for the bulge?
Yeah, we're doing Avalon Hill.
All right.
Here at the house, so we're not freezing.
Well, that's not going to bring any realism.
Well, we can open we can open the window here to get cool air. All right, initiative roll. I was kind of hoping I'd get this game done by the time it rolled. So Brits 4. No, Germans won that. All right, what do the Germans want to do here? Oh yeah, I'm gonna use this Schwerpunkt. If I could get over there, I'm gonna use that Schwerpunkt. So I'm gonna go over here. They're gonna activate them. Oh, they need to go down one. Boop. They're gonna go here. Take advantage of that Schwerpunkt. They're gonna discard that. They're gonna return to deck. Return to deck. They're gonna do a AP roll. Be nice and high on this. 3 is not gonna do it. 3 on a 2 is probably gonna be 1. That stinks.
Warm-up, send me a nice microphone so I don't have to buy one myself.
3 on the 3. 3 on the 3 is 3. All right, he's going to move, so that gets rid of that. He's going to go half, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. You know what? He's going to
I
react.
already did ask him that, Nord. He won't send me one of those either.
No, he's got enough. He wouldn't even miss it. We're gonna roll for the British do want to.
No indication was that we're doing Avalon Hills Battle of the Bulge. Hopefully in one day. Just get knocked out, have fun.
Hopefully in 30 minutes.
No.
And then they can play Deadly Woods.
We're actually going to play a time for trumpets.
yeah. Read the rules and play it in a day.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have time of trumpets, but I do have Last Gamble. Same thing.
You do Deadly Woods too. Or did you send that already to Noble Knight?
No, isn't that your game?
Yeah.
I need to.
To me, of all the Bulls games I got, that's one that that I wanted you to play it. You did.
And I did, but I need to play it again because I feel like I got a lot of rules.
Well, you do your thing, but I think that's a keeper Bulls game. I really do. It's not too hard. It's a lot like Simonic's thing. I like the box is pretty.
Yeah, we're gonna roll for a reaction.
Jeffy, you still have Arden 44, right?
Didn't I send that to somebody?
You sent it to me, and then you had me send it back to you.
I want to say I sent it away again, but I'm not sure. I'm going to tell you in a second. Ouch.
React. Oh, we got it.
Alrighty, gents. It's time for McMurray to crash. So,
all right, see you, man.
I will talk to you fine folks sometime later. Jeff, you want me to send you a bunch of stuff? Say something now.
Send me a bunch of stuff.
Fuck! I thought he went out of the room.
I never go far enough to actually hear you.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
Yeah. So before, I think I should be able to attack this guy. I mean, unfortunately, it's kind of gameish, but they can get they're in command.
Do you have the campaign game notes for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's the campaign game revolve around? Goodwood or what?
Oh, it's all of them. It's Goodwood. They kind of broke it down. There's not like one large campaign game.
Right.
It's just all those camp operations broken down.
Right.
Because they were kind of broken down, like separated by days. So it's not like a D-Day Normandy. It's not like a Normandy battle game.
Right.
It's all this is one thing I really liked about it because I wanted a game that covered those battles. Couldn't really have one. And so when they had this, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm all over that. He got 4. I think I am going to try to attack the 101st here. This could really turn out quite good for me. So I'm going to attack. Are they going to retreat out of there? They are not. They're going to stand and deliver. You know what? They are going to try to retreat from that. So we're going to do a voluntary. We're going to retreat before combat. And that's going to be a German die roll of 7 and a Brit of 9. Oh, they failed. Oh, that's a modifier. All right, here we go. So they attack. They're going to go full on attack here. They're going to go. So we need to write this down. We need to pull the chits. So the attacker is going to get, with a 5, he's going to get 3. The defender is going to get 2. So 2 multiplier. So we're going to go here. This has got to be some of the best viewing on YouTube tonight. Defender. Let's just do the defender 2. So that's going to be 4. They got 3 on that one. So that's going to be 12. So that is 3-1 starting. We're firing into Bocage.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the differential is -4 for the armor superiority. But they do get to use all of their +5. So now it's a +1.
That's kind of odd in the Bocage how that's.
I mean, it's a lower place on the CRT. So Bocage would. So what did I say? It's 3-1. So 3-1's here. Whereas in attack, well, the Village is here. Clear would be over here. So it's 2 to the right. So Bocage and Woods are. It really affects the movement more than anything else. And the tanks don't exert a zone of control here, which is huge. So you can just move around them.
Right. Okay, I got you.
And that's a big deal there. That's probably where it's most impactful. Yeah, this isn't going to be good. What's that plus? Oh, that's -4, +5. Oh, and HQ support short pong field. So now it's a +2. So okay, so we're back to that. So it's a 7. So it's a +3. 3-1 +3. Okay, Brits. This is when you need to roll very high, and the Germans have the short pong. Brits 2. They'll take that. So it's going to be a 5 on the 3-1. It's going to be bad. 2-step losses to 1, but it is a red 1, so they do have to take a loss. So
it's going to be a funny movie.
What's that?
That's going to be a fun movie to watch.
What movie is that?
Red 1.
Oh. So that was the attack roll, and then the result is 1 red. No, 2 red 1. 5, 3-1, 5. Yeah, that's interesting. 2 red 1. So he does have to take a strength point loss of 1. So that's going to give another one to the Brits on that.
The new Santa Claus movie, but The Rock.
Yeah. Oh, that's red. That's red 1. Yeah. And they're going to do a voluntary retreat, 1 hex, and that is that. Now they are going to take 1 loss. Nope. Oh, wait, hold on. No, they took 1. All right, what was the result? Oh, yeah, 2 red 1. So they I'm sorry, they took it. So that's it. All right. So now they have to take a 1 loss. This is all in reaction to, and this is like I almost screwed up last time. They take their loss. Now they have to take an EC check. This will be hilarious if they fail this one. And they do fail it. But fortunately, they have 1 AP left, so they're going to do that and recover that. Okay. So now they're going to continue. Oh, man. Okay, so wait, what happens here? So I think this starts a new point.
All right, well, I'm going to leave you because I need to go to bed.
All right. See you, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yep.
Okay, it's getting narrow here, people. Thanks for hanging out, everybody who's here. I'll go ahead and put my screen up here because I know everyone wants to see my little face up here. How's it going, everybody? Thanks for staying on here. Oh, I don't know, Nordic. I don't think we had any, like maybe 1. Okay, so, well, I don't think I want to move back in there again and lose that step. So, oh wait, did the Germans got their 10 there? So now they're 10, so they're tied for that. Yeah, I think the Germans. I'm going to spend a point to move back into the city, and I'm going to spend a point to improve defense. And they're going to go down 1. Yeah, they're done. I don't want to lose another step for them. So I will just go ahead and tell you, everyone's going to pass on this. So, all right. So we're going to move this here. All right. Let's go through the admin phase, which I've not done. Let's get rid of this. So this is cool. This is good. End of turn. Making notes on the log file for the people watching. Get a drink. All right, admin phase. Let's just look. Oh, a hex represents 1 kilometer of terrain from side to side. Each turn represents 1 day. So we just had 1 day of battle. Combat units are mostly brigades and regiments, except for some tanks and German infantry units, which are battalions. Oh, man, I got that totally thing wrong. I thought these were companies. Brigades and regiments. Wow, that's interesting. I think in this scenario, those are companies. But I don't know. All right, let's look here. So it's not going to be on here. It's going to be on my scenario rules. Yeah. All right, so Schwerpunkt is now off in the admin phase. So it's fun while it lasted. Let's just move it over here. I can get rid of this. Okay. This is an interesting position that everyone's in. I mean, really, the British should just attack like crazy because they're already going to lose this game, but they can make it so the Germans don't. I mean, yeah, though it's a draw. They can work to a draw, whereas the Germans don't really want to attack because they just keep losing. But I almost wonder instead they should go after this guy. Because if they get this guy out, that'd be 3 points. So that is actually something I need to consider. Attacking this guy. I just hate to chase him all over the board. That seems such a goofy thing, but it's like, oh, I'm trying to win this game here. Okay, so admin phase. Let's look at what happens in the admin phase. Thank you. I appreciate everyone hanging out with us. Going through this. All right. Place the initiative marker at 0. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. Oh, end of turn phase. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. There is an end of turn phase. Okay. A combat unit placed on a victory location seizes the victory location. Place and flip the marker to the victory location. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. So if you are on one of these hexes at the end of the turn, you would automatically see that's a way to save a point there. So maybe it's a good idea to go and improve defense or something. So that's important to know. Just like these guys are going to flip automatically, that's something to know. All right, so now they get 6 and 8. So let's wait and do it. Okay, so now the Germans, so the victory points. So it's going to be SP's lost. Wait, am I going to reset this every turn? Yeah, reset it in a turn. See, this is VUCA stuff. Look at this. Reset end of turn. You can't see that on there, but that's nice. All right, so we'll go German first. So the Germans got 14, 15 points, but then, 14, 16 points, but then the British also got 16. So it's just going to be 14 points. So it's going to go down to here and then 14. And then this is going to go up here. Let's go ahead and just drag this guy down here and go boom. And this guy's going to go here and go boom. And see, and this is nice too, this die roll modifier. Wait a minute. I don't need to be keeping. Oh, that's hilarious. These guys. All right. So currently I have 14. Cool. All right. So that's the intern phase. Anything else on the intern phase? Roster sheets. Oh, yeah, because the cool thing about in this is you can reduce the markers, but they're using strength markers, but you can keep a roster sheet, which I think is cool. But all right, game turn, admin segment. I don't really know what that's about. I'm just going to put this here. I don't really know what that thing's for. All right, so now we turn the page. All right, So this initiative goes to 0. Formation activation level recovery. Recovery means that a formation activation marker has advanced a number of spaces on the corresponding track. So who's out? The formation's HQ is who's out of supply. Well, these guys are not out of supply because they can go down to here and then here. Well, hold on. This guy's exerting. Oh, man, that might have been a mistake. This guy's exerting a thing. So now that HQ is out of supply. Oh, holy cow. Did I just screw up like big time? Yeah, because, oh, and I forgot to move this back because he activated. And did he? He actually went to 1, didn't he? I need to get better at keeping track of that. Okay, he went to 0. This guy is out of supply. So what is the order of things? Yes. He can go here and here, but then he's got a zone of control on that. So this guy is out of supply. This HQ. Oh, this is huge. That was really dumb. Hold on. Is there another way? Because he's got other. One thing I'm not clear on, and I'm going to write this down. Does this town exert I'm guessing the Brits cannot go through there for supply purposes. I mean, they've essentially abandoned the town, but it is a German victory owned hex, or vice versa. If the Brits owned it, would they get to do that? I just don't imagine. So the question here is this: do VP owned by enemy block supply? Route, not route. Okay, let's see, because this guy can go around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then he's got a road that goes up. And is it road and trail? Yeah. So anyway, so he's fine actually. So they get to recover. That was close. He gets to recover 4, so he's going to go up to 4. Boom. This guy gets to recover. He's in command. Both are in command, so he's going up 3, and he's going to go up 4. So they're both at 5. Okay. Auto refit of combat units. Okay. So they're both there. The short point marker remains either with the previous owner player or moves. Okay, blah, blah, blah. If the optional action point determination is in effect, both cups are refilled. Replacements, reinforcements, substitute HQs. Okay. All right. I think I will stop it here. We've had a good stream here. We've got an hour and a half. And I need to send some notes off to the team. End of turn 1. End and admin. Let's see. In segment and admin for turn 2 are complete. We're going to do any more moving. So does this have a note function here? Let's see if I remember to go to this note. What's the German plan? Hey, thanks, Michael. Thanks all. All right, thanks to everybody for doing that. I'm just going to sit on here and we'll talk about the German plan, but appreciate y'all coming on. All right, so the German plan is, I kind of want to get this guy because if I can knock those 3 out, that would take me. I mean, this is dumb playing to the victory conditions like this, but this is kind of the point of the game to see, like, especially as a play test, you want to see what you can do, try to break it, that sort of thing. Where am I going here? I'm looking for this here. So yeah, I'm sitting at 14. It's a minor victory right now. But if I go down 1, it's a draw. So I do not want to lose another step. Well, no, actually now I can lose 2 steps and be okay. Oh yeah, so they need to knock all 3 out to bump it up to 15. Well, that's still a minor. So now I almost think, do the Germans just hold up and just ride it out? That seems so dumb. I mean, I really want to take that freaking town and go for a substantial victory. So that'd be another 6. Yeah, that'd be a decisive victory. But they just keep losing steps here in the battles because these guys are improved defense over here. And they've got a total of 6. But the Germans can get a draw. So if they take, I mean, but that's going to risk getting this guy knocked out too. Man. It's the same. It's kind of, we're kind of at this weird place. Like, I'm like, if I'm playing the Brits, am I like, do I even want to mess with attacking either? I mean, just to get, I mean, I want to get a draw. So I'm kind of tempted actually to go. Okay, so you know what the Brits are going to do? I know what the Brit plan is. I know I'm sitting here making both, but I'm just trying to think, what would I do? Plan. Go after. But that's not enough to get it because that's only 1 step loss. Even though, but then I could take Villers Bocage. Yes. So go after 101 or take one of the VP hexes. So what would the Germans do? They're like sitting here going, okay, we've got a minor victory at hand right now. If I lose 3 more strength points, they're going to lose it. If I lose these hexes, I definitely lose it. So do I just withdraw from here and go into defense mode? I'm tempted to do that. And go with my minor victory. Because the way the rolls have been going, it's not been going my way. Now maybe get rid of this guy. And with 3 points, that would get me... I mean, it would give me 2 more points. So I think the German plan is to get in defense mode. This is not the German way, but to defense mode and hold VP hexes. And if possible, take out 1 RTR. All right, so we're going to stop am I done moving? I'm done doing stuff. So now we're going to be rolling for initiative and doing all that stuff. Like normal. Cool stuff, man. I mean, the scenario is very simple. But this kind of thing you think about, like, is it well designed? Yeah, see, that's the thing here. So y'all have to think about that. Like, how is this a good teaching scenario? Both. So in the solitaire and this, I'm pretty much getting 1 turn played. Like the game is over after 1 turn. I mean, that's 2 plays, right? I mean, it depends on the chits you pull. It depends on, your combat modifiers. It depends on the initiative order. Like I said, I think they got rid of the I think they got rid of the only 2 activations in a row. You know, the thing is the face-to-face where you really see it there is people will think of wacky things that I wouldn't think of, and or vice versa. Because to me, the game's kind of over. Now I'm just fighting over a draw. I mean, it's like, yeah, that's kind of anticlimactic. I mean, the British can maybe get a victory. So basically the Germans kind of like, okay, we got to pull back here and make sure we get our defenses. So what the Germans need is they would need to win initiative here. These guys, they need to win initiative and get Panzerlehr kicking the butt back and get out of there. Now, this is interesting. When both these guys leave zones of control, these guys can attack them because there is an infantry in there. So that'll happen. But yeah, I mean, both these guys, there'll be 2 different movement segments, but they'll go out, reinforce black. So they're going to basically take the position of the British now. These guys will jump down on this road and then go boom, move up here. And maybe once I get it set, and then maybe I'll start pushing a little bit at a time. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, and maybe I don't even need to get over here. Maybe the 100, the Panzerlehr just goes even to here, here, here. Put an infantry, put one of these infantries in here, and then now there's a zone of control here. This guy's going to be hard pressed to get over. Because you move across, that's 1 movement segment, 2 movement. I mean, he's done. He's only got 4 things. So I was also tempted to take this guy up here and take that headquarters. So I'm like, okay, well, fine. But then the headquarters is going to move down here, which is some people don't like. But I'm like, it's fine. It's all this. The headquarters is an abstraction. Now that can only happen 6 times, but. It'll be interesting to see. I might jump into one of the bigger scenarios after this, like go for con or something, and just test out one of the big scenarios. Because this has probably been played to death in the play test. I just wonder if there's some things you could do. I don't know, maybe add a couple things. Maybe a couple minefields or something might be interesting. Now, this was much harder for the Germans this time, obviously. I mean, they didn't sweep it. They're getting some junk rolls. I don't know. Fun. I mean, it's a fun. But it's such a small scenario. It's really hard to judge. I think it does what it's supposed to do, and that's teaching you a lot of the things. I don't know why you couldn't. Like maybe make air an optional thing. But it's going to be air for the Brits, right? I mean, you could maybe knock a point or 2 off RTR or maybe give them just 1 air attack. Maybe I'm just rambling here, everybody, but I'm just trying to think out loud, kind of like maybe what they could do. 1 air attack, just so you can try it. Maybe a minefield. But the problem is, this is making it harder for the Germans. Oh, you know what would be interesting? Oh, this doesn't really fit the nature of the game, though. If they use one, this is kind of a balance thing. This isn't really how they work. How about if they use one of the minefield or haven't, then if they use that, I'm making notes on my whiteboard. The Germans get like some recovery. I think it's a replacement. So, maybe add a step or 2 to Whitman, since he's like tough dude, or maybe to Panzerlehr, whatever. Anyway, fun stuff. Thanks all. And, play some of the VUCA games. They're really fun. I need to do Crossing the Line and do that more. That's got a lot going on there. There's a lot of little things I think I'm not quite probably doing right with the rules. I need to play it a few more times. I do need to play it opposed so I can have someone else kind of bounce the rules off. So you can kind of like, oh, don't forget that rule. Don't forget that rule. Whew, it's a lot of stuff there. Let me go on here and end log file. And we're done. Log file written. You're all great. And we will see you next time.